It's getting close to harvesting the amaranth and the sugar cane. Oh, hi. Welcome to the garden. Today is Saturday, August 5th. You know what we do on Saturdays? We do a quick review of this garden, then we go to you and celebrate what's going on in your garden. It's amazing what a difference a day makes. It was so hot yesterday you could hardly breathe. We got that cold front came through about 5 o'clock this morning. Pretty heavy rainstorm, and it rained all morning long. It is just glorious out here. If you're new to my garden, you're in for a real treat. Saturdays are dedicated to you and what's going on in your garden, to show the possibilities of what we can do. We're just a loose-knit community of people that like to get their hands dirty and grow things that taste good. This amaranth is about ready to harvest. I'm going to go ahead and have a couple cherry tomatoes for breakfast. While I do that, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of our friends. The hard work continues in Art's deep mulch garden. His helper has been picking, his wife has been cooking, and his garden continues to provide an awesome bounty. Art has also been picking off tomato hornworms, but not too many, thankfully. Art's watermelon patch has taken off, and his cabbage is loving the Oklahoma heat. Thank you, Art. Your garden is amazing. Daniel has been helping Dad harvest some of the bounty from their Florida food forest. The avocados are growing well and should be ready to start eating soon. Mangoes and dragon fruit. The possibilities are endless. Thank you guys for the excellent examples. Weren't those incredible? I'm telling you, our friends and neighbors are absolutely spectacular. This is where we get ideas, inspiration, and motivation to come out here in the garden and do this every day. Look how tall that amaranth is. Now, in some parts of the world, that's called a weed. But the thing about amaranth, you can eat the leaves, you can eat the seeds. It's really good fodder for all kind of farm animals. So where it's a weed in some areas, it's essential food in other areas. It's got a pretty cool flower also. The round two of our summer squash and our fall corn are doing really well. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more of our friends. Jason and Robin's first garden is incredible. By looking at it, we can't tell that it took two major hits that would have stopped most first-time gardeners. Hail that stripped almost all the leaves off, and then the Tulsa windstorm that the city is still cleaning up from. Excellent work. Thank you for the inspiration. Mike and Linda have been toiling under the intense Texas summer heat. Their heat-loving plants are thriving and producing a great bounty. I can't wait to see what you guys plant for your fall garden. Thank you for sharing what is possible. Once again, our friends and neighbors are absolutely incredible. Sometimes your garden plans get thwarted by the weather. Then what do? Well, I guess you pick purple beans. Oh my God. Wow. Now you can do this too. Those aren't too bad. Oh, we got a couple more. And if you remember, it wasn't too long ago, we went ahead and pruned up this squash and went ahead and planted all of this turmeric. Turmeric's coming up, squash is still doing okay, and it slowed down in the heat a little bit, but we're still getting nice squash off of this. If you remember, we went ahead and took this sucker, we rooted it, we planted it over here, and it's got nice tomatoes on it. Now you can do this too. And as summer progresses, some things die back, making room for other things. We're going to have some nice cucumbers off of this cucumber that we started a little while ago. Let's go on down to Texas and see what's going on in Valerie's garden. Robin Valerie's container garden is also thriving in the Texas heat. And it's so hot, what do? Well, you expand the garden, of course. After all, fall is coming. Now is the time to plant. I think I need to plant more sunflowers. Valerie, those are beautiful. Rob and Valerie also show us we can't ever say we don't have enough room. Just look at that watermelon growing out of a cardboard box. Rob, Valerie, you continue to amaze with your ingenuity and your drive. Thank you, Valerie. As always, you're such an inspiration to this community. The squash plants back here have been taking a little beating from the squash bugs, but they're still producing good fruit. You can do this too. Something kind of dug under the fence over here and kind of took out this little section of watermelon leaves. But this watermelon looks like it's still growing okay, and I think it's probably way too early to start picking it. It's always cool to try new things, but then again, I'm sure this one's nowhere near ready to pick. I have no idea, but it sounds pretty good. I'm sure we're going to have some more really hot days coming up. Summer's not over yet, and you still have plenty of time to plant and get a garden in, have a decent harvest. If you'd like to join our group and show people what the possibilities are, just email me at waylandsmalley5@gmail.com. The address is in the description box below. I guarantee you, all other gardeners would love to see what you're doing in your garden. Sweet Mad Hatters, and I've been waiting for one to start ripening up. And that's why we do it, because it tastes great. Like I say, you still have time to get an August garden in. If you'd like to see what we're planting, click that link right there. Got a whole list of seeds that are still good for August. If you want to learn about the deep mulch, click that link right there. I'll meet you right back here in the garden. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.